Mistakes and negative thoughts are an inevitable part of any competition. Most of the time, athletes quickly move on from a mistake or one of those negative thoughts. But there are times when even an elite athlete may find it a lot more difficult to move on. Feelings of guilt, embarrassment, or frustration may cause an athlete to dwell on the mistake, with a subsequent negative effect on performance. It may cause them to become passive in a game, to get emotional, to overreact, and compound the first mistake with a second, that may be even bigger. Steve Hansen, one of the winningest coaches in the history of rugby, had a phrase that said, "Make sure your head is where your feet are." What does that mean? Well, your feet are always present. They are in the here and now. Your head, however, can be in the past, dwelling on a mistake, or it can be in the future, thinking about the consequences of your performance. What Hansen emphasized was the fact that elite level performance took place when your head was where your feet are. This is why it's important to have a refocus plan. A good refocus plan is going to help you move on from a mistake or a negative thought that is lingering. It all starts with you being aware of when you're not present, when you're dwelling on a mistake or worrying about the future. That moment when your head is not where your feet are. So let me take you through a 4-step program that will help you. Pause. When you become aware that you're no longer present and your mind is drifting, thinking about something that had just happened or projecting ahead, figuratively, take a step back and pause. Then I want you to take 2 deep breaths. Just inhale, hold it, then exhale. What this does, it slows everything down. It drives oxygen to your brain and enables you to make a really good decision. The 3rd step is to nudge. Gently nudge your mind back to the here and now and to a focus on your feet and being present. The 4th step is action, your act. Whether or not you use an intentional cue, a cue word, a trigger, or a physical act like a slap of the thigh, this will help you move forward, to let everything else go and to make sure that your head is where your feet are. The physical trigger or act that's going to help you move forward can be sport specific. Let's think about a baseball pitcher or softball pitcher who gives up a home run. He or she then stands on the mound, dusts the dirt off of the rubber as a way of just moving forward, of cleaning the deck and getting ready for the next pitch. You're a basketball player. You've just made a bad play. Rub the soles of your shoes with your hands. This is a trigger that helps you move forward and get into the next play. A tennis player. You've made an unforced error. They might move their feet quickly, hit the sole of their shoes with their racket, or look at the strings of their tennis racket as, again, a means to act and to move forward. Those are sport specific, but they could be just general acts, like slapping your thigh, stomping your feet, taking a couple of little jumps, throwing water on your head. The actual physical act doesn't really matter. It just needs to be meaningful to you. It's an act that will help trigger a shift in your focus back to the here and now.